of his eye. Sit right down, we're gonna give you the scoop with Ryan Pfeiffer and Lisa Doop. Shamma-lamma ding-dong loop-de-loop. This is the story of a guy named Mr. Boop.
You're listening to Being Mr. Boop. I'm Zamibra. My name is Lisa Doop, and I am Mr. Boop.
My name is Ryan Pfeiffer, and I am Mr. Boop.
Ryan, it's Friday, August 21st, 2020, and today we're reading the 154th ever Mr. Boop strip. What happens in today's Mr. Boop?
Love at first sight.
Aww.
Shadow synopsis. Lisa, read the shadow synopsis.
Why? Brian's here.
Cool.
What are you thinking?
Our dog, Brian Griffin, is here.
In this strip. It works better after the...
I disagree. I disagree.
What? He's meant them as comment...
Because he's in the first panel. Who fucking gives a shit? First panel out of 4.
Brian
For
Griffin
Mr.
is
Boop
in this
Endgame.
panel.
Our dog, Brian Griffin, is present. We see Peter Griffin sitting on a a bench in the park. Seems like, yeah. This is our flapper
Sad.
shot. He looks sad. He looks over to his right. He sees Lois. Do we know her name is Lois?
No.
We see a woman who looks like Lois from Family Guy.
Lois Griffin. Walking a dog.
Walking a dog that looks like Brian Griffin, our dog Brian Griffin from Family Guy. And she's stopped by the bench where Peter is sitting. And she says to him, "Hey, sorry to bother you, but..." Electries. "Do you work at Subway?" Electro Heart. And trademark, registered trademark after Subway. What does Peter Griffin say looking over at her in his tiny little speech bubble?
Huh?
What does he say?
He says, huh?
I said, what does he say, Lisa?
Huh?
What does Peter Griffin say in this panel?
Eh? Eh?
In this in panel 1 of the strip we're reading, Mr. Boop Endgame, what does Peter say as he looks over at Lois?
Huh?
All right, you're just being willfully obtuse. What does his speech bubble say, Lisa?
H-U-H?
Oh, he's saying the word, huh?
Yeah.
Electoral Heart. Yeah, good bit.
Brian Griffin is here.
Brian looks stuffed. He looks taxidermy.
I guess it would be Brian Pootersmith.
Our dog, Brian Pewterschmidt, is taxidermied.
Oh no.
Panel 2, close up of Lois. She's smiling nicely as she looks over at Peter, and we can also see her holding up the leash still. Peter says something from off panel to the left.
Oh, turkey sub, right?
AU bang. And Lois responds, "So you do remember." 2 electro points. "I was hoping you'd notice me." Trees.
Now his mouth is in panel 3. His mouth is agape.
Yeah, he looks surprised as he looks at her. He's not saying anything. His mouth isn't agape because he's saying something. It's just agape, and he's got a thought bubble that says, "Can I read this one?"
Oh.
I want to say his catchphrase. He says, "Holy crap!" Electro point. "I never noticed it before, but she's so beautiful." Electro point. "Now's my chance." 3 electro points. "Holy freaking crap, it's Lois from Family Guy.
Lois Pootersmith.
She's so beautiful. Holy crap, it's the turkey sub woman." It's the sub woman. What? Panel 4.
It's Lois Bootersman.
Black.
Shadow Synopsis reads, Brian's here.
Brian's here.
Brian's in this one.
So that's interesting.
Well, good night, everyone. That was a good week.
No, it was played before for laughs that it's like, oh, he doesn't. We think they're gonna get together, but they're not. But now it's kind of reversed that again because she's back, and they are kind of getting together. Maybe it'll be reversed again. Maybe it'll be like, things aren't really working out with this Lois chick, with this turkey sub chick, or we find out things aren't really working out with this turkey sub chick, whose name is Eloise. Anyway, I met this girl named Lois. She seems pretty cool. Like, this is not Lois.
Yeah, I gotta tell you something.
Yeah.
Whilst I was showing some friends Mr. Boop a few days ago, we read some of the final book. Sad to say, I've read ahead, but I've probably
you haven't still been reading Mr. Group, have you?
I've been reading Mr. Group.
No, you gotta stop.
Why?
Because we gotta go in direction for the end.
No.
Come on.
No.
Come on.
You can do that.
We'll both do. We're gonna talk about this more off air. All right.
Well, it's about time we get off air because you've been listening to Being Mr. Boop, the only podcast called Being
Drama.
Mr. Boop. The only podcast called Being Mr. Boop going up on this RSS feed.
What RSS feed?
You can visit the show's
We have an RSS feed?
Yeah, that's how podcasts go out.
The fuck is a podcast?
You can. We've just been yelling into a void this whole time. I thought
Wait,
we're in a haunted.
We're not being
a haunted
recorded,
USB
are we?
Stick.
I don't want anyone to hear my awful Lois Griffin impression. All right, you won me over.
You can visit.
When you put it that way.
You can visit the show's website at www.beingmrboop.com for our full catalog of episodes. And don't forget this: you can also sign up to host the podcast. There's a few more slots available before we're done.
Hurry up!
For more updates, follow at Mr. Boop Pod on Twitter.
Got it, guys. Sign up now.
If you sign up now, you'll be in the middle of a book 4 book.
Yeah,
4 episodes.
You'll be one of our last guests. Last call, everybody. Sign up now. I thought that was so weird. It was like I tried to burp and nothing happened. I wasn't trying to, but
he likes burping on air. It's a thing.
No, come on. Wait, what did you say?
I said it's a thing.
Okay. No. Thank you and good night.
Good night, everyone.
You know, one of my most viewed videos on Semi-Sweet Gaming is Detective Pikachu episode, 38 or something. Burp warning. That's the title of the video, is burp warning. And it's just randomly that video has more views than all the others.
Yeah, classic. People like burps.
Yeah, it's weird. But it's weird because I think it's the episode after the episode titled Tim Fennekin, which doesn't have any sort of I don't know why that and I looked for the analytics and it's people are just searching Detective Pikachu Fennekin, I guess, and just coming up to that video. But it's weird. That's a weird thing because you could search anything. You could search you could search Detective Pikachu, whatever the name of that garbage Pokemon is. You could search that and probably find one of the Detective Pikachu episodes I did.
They're rule garbage,
as easily,
if you ask me.
So it's weird that one, I don't know. And maybe Burp Warning just got more views because it was next to it. I don't know. Weird. Ooh, next panel's looking fun.
Next week.
Strip is looking fun. Next strip is looking fun. You make boob fun.
Well, it's married to the world famous Betty Boop. Gee whiz, what a lucky guy. So in love, I might make you puke. She's the apple of his eye. Sit right down, we're gonna give you the scoop with Ryan Pfeiffer and Lisa Doop. Shama-lama ding-dong, loop-de-loop, this is the story of a guy named Mr. Boop.
This podcast was brought to you by the Pitch Drop Podcast Network. Like what you just heard? Support the show by going to patreon.com/pitchdrop. And while you're at it, check out pitchdrop.net for more of this and other shows.